Hey everyone, welcome to this week's edition of BTV. This week is in aid of spreading awareness of upcoming World Youth Day, celebrated in August, where some of our students will be travelling afar to Portugal to immerse in the rich history and culture of the day.
We'll now hand it over to our Catholic Identity Prefect, Anastasia, to give some further information on the upcoming fundraisers that will be happening for World Youth Day.
We hope you enjoy.
Thank you, Mackenzie and Nick. World Youth Day is a pilgrimage for young adults that will be held in Portugal this year. I'll be interviewing 3 students who will be attending. So over here I've got Amelia. So Amelia, why will you be attending World Youth Day?
I will be attending World Youth Day because it is a chance for me to explore my faith with other young individuals from all around the world. It's also a chance for me to expand on that and get a better understanding of the Catholic faith.
So over here I've got Jess, who is another student that will be attending World Youth Day this year. So Jess, what are you hoping to get out of your experience?
I'm hoping to be able to grow in my faith and be able to bring my experiences back to the local community so that I can share what I've learned and how I've grown as a person.
So over here I have Melanie, who will also be attending World Youth Day this year. So Melanie, what else are you looking forward to besides the pilgrimage this year?
Well, besides exploring my faith, I'm most looking forward to the Portuguese culture and meeting the locals, trying the food, and just seeing the lifestyle that they have there. This is a trailer about what World Youth Day is all about.
How good was that? So now we have a special guest who will be talking to us about their experience. Introducing Mr. Lazarou. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the video.
Thank you very much for having me.
No worries. So tell us a bit about your experience from World Youth Day.
So I was lucky enough to go to World Youth Day in 2011 in Madrid in Spain. And so obviously the World Youth Day week was in Spain, but actually part of the trip was going to spending a few days in France, where we got to spend a day in Paris, and then we went down to Lourdes, where Our Lady appeared to Saint Bernadette, so we spent a few days there. Then we went across the north of Spain, and we travelled for about 4 or 5 days across the north of Spain to a place called Santiago de Compostela, which is a really significant Catholic shrine to St. James the Apostle in Spain. And it's part of the El Camino pilgrimage. It's actually the destination of the El Camino pilgrimage. And then we went into Portugal and spent a day in Braga, and then we actually went down to Fatima, which is another place where Our Lady appeared to the children there at Fatima, and a very significant shrine to Our Lady in the Catholic faith. And so a lot of that, obviously a lot of Catholic sites, and then we went into Madrid for World Youth Day itself. Got to have mass with the Pope and meet lots of other Catholics from all around the world. And not only that, not only were there lots of Catholic kind of locations and experiences for us to have, but obviously lots of different food. I had tapas in Spain, which is very cool. I had like original Portuguese chicken in Portugal, which, you know, if you think Nando's is good, the real Portuguese chicken, I tell you what, it's just something else. And just experiencing the culture, like watching all the shops close at 3 p.m. because in Spain they have siesta where everything shuts for 2 hours and then it opens up again from 5 to 9 p.m, which is very strange. I went and get a bottle of water from the service station, it was closed, and I was like, what's going on? And then I realized it's siesta time. So experiencing culture and food, and of course, things about the Catholic faith in that part of the world, very, very, very cool experience.
That sounds awesome, sir. So what were some key takeaways from your experience?
I think obviously it's easy sometimes to focus on like the food and the traveling overseas and all that stuff, but I think just seeing lots of other young people from totally different cultures and countries to me, I was 21 at the time, seeing people my age and younger, you know, traveling overseas and still having the same Catholic faith as me really made me realize that, wow, so it's not just me here in Sydney going to church, it's people in Brazil, in Spain, in Germany, in Russia, in Japan, in my country, where my family's from, Malaysia. Like seeing all those people practicing their faith no matter where they were from as the one Catholic church was a really cool experience. And then also just traveling with people and hearing about their own experiences about their faith and kind of appreciating where I've come from and what I have. Very cool experience. Really made me more aware of what life is like outside of my little Sydney bubble, which is one of the best experiences to come out of that. It's just knowing and being aware that people live lives differently outside the way you live, helping you grow in a bit of empathy and a bit of understanding of why people do what they do. And yeah, it was just a really good experience. I mean, besides that, one of my best friends was one of the coordinators of my World Youth Day trip. So without the World Youth Day trip, I also wouldn't have one of my best friends. So it really kind of bonded us together as a group of people. So you make some really good friends on World Youth Day as well. So friendship and just kind of feeling like supported in your faith by people from all over the world. Those are probably the biggest takeaways.
That was really good, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for
I
having
really
me.
appreciate it.
No worries.
In order to help myself, Amelia and Melanie get to World Youth Day, we have some exciting fundraising initiatives planned.
Each Thursday in between 2:45 and 3 o'clock after sport, we will be selling Zooper Doopers in the top yard for $2 each.
We will also be having a Mufti Day in week 10, 6th of April to help us to fundraise.
Another fundraiser that we will be doing is the washing of staff vehicles. The Year 12s will be helping us wash their cars, and even though there is no date set yet, it will be on a Thursday afternoon.